So I think all Adam Sandler movies are worth watching, and I'm gonna go through a couple lists and I'm gonna see what the critics are saying. I've been a fan of Adam Sandler since probably forever. Definitely since Happy Gilmore. He was just really interesting and entertaining and funny. So I notice a lot of critics, they don't really like Adam Sandler movies, but if you're looking for like a funny movie and they're just downright funny, Adam Sandler delivers every time. And he can act too. So first thing, I'm going to go over the Rotten Tomatoes list, and then I'm going to go over the IMDb list. I think they're pretty much similar, but I'll do a top 10 on the IMDb, and then I'll go through all the Adam Sandler movies ranked for Rotten Tomatoes. So here we go. So these are all the Adam Sandler movies ranked. Okay, number 45, The Ridiculous Six. I think I might have skimmed through it, and it's interesting because every movie has like a couple of laughs. But anyway, they rank this one as a 0. And like there's maybe 2 or 3 out of these 45 that are like, you'd be hard pressed to find something super funny about it, but it's still like got like a couple of those laughs where you're like, oh, I gotta check it out. Ridiculous Six, Wild West type movie. I mean, Adam Sandler, he employs the same characters in a lot of his movies, and you can tell they actually enjoy acting with him. Steve Buscemi is one of the guys. And then the director, Frank Carracci, I don't know if I'm saying it right, Frank Carracci, he's been in a few movies as well. Jack and Jill, I mean, I think I tried watching this and it was kind of a hard pass, so I would agree that it was a pretty hard rank. Bulletproof, it's been years since I've seen that. I don't even know if I've actually seen it, but anyway, it's a buddy cop type movie. Grown Ups 2, 8%. Yeah, Grown Ups is like really a top-notch movie. I think the first Grown Up should have a better ranking. Grown Ups 2, you know how sequels are, they're not always the best. But yeah, 8%. Again, comedies typically never get good rankings because the critics are always judging in terms of creativity and artistry and whatnot. The Do-Over with David Spade. A lot of these I'm not going to remember, but 9%. It's crazy how low these are on the rankings. Mixed Nuts with Steve Martin. Okay, this must have gone way back. 1994. The Cobbler, where Adam Sandler is a shoemaker. And he stars with Dustin Hoffman. I thought this was okay. I don't know why it's 10%, honestly. Grown Ups, okay. Grown Ups, the first Grown Ups, 11%. I think that's way out to lunch. I mean, first of all, you have a star-studded cast. Adam Sandler, Kevin James, Chris Rock, David Spade. Like, this, they're a little bit critical. Like, this one is a definite watch, and it's very much rewatchable. Like, you'd watch it again. And it was funny. These critics, I tell you. Okay, Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights, 12%. And that doesn't make any sense. So this is like a cartoon. It says animated version with Adam Sandler. John Lovitz is in it. So I didn't think it was that bad. 2002. Zookeeper. Frank Carracci's another appearance here. Kevin James. Again, he's in Grown Ups as well. I don't think Adam Sandler had a big part in this because Kevin James was the main star. Ken Jeong too, though. Like, these are some real funny comedians in this, so I just don't understand. Blended with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore, that's the ultimate combo. Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler, every time they make a movie, it's solid. 15% doesn't make sense. It's like way too low. I'd be putting these in like the, well, I mean, Jack and Jill, yeah, I could see it being like lower than 10, but these ones I put in like the 30 to 60 range at the very least. If you're a harsh critic and you're judging in terms of a quality movie, I mean, this is two single parents. Like, it's an interesting movie. I think it's worth a watch. I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, 15%. So I think a lot of people thought that this movie was offensive. You got the Kevin James and Adam Sandler duo. Back in the day, I mean, 2007, this is before all the sort of, yeah, I don't know, I don't want to get into the controversy around all this, but I think this is a solid movie. I put it way higher than that, 60% at least. I just don't understand. It's just so interesting. So we've already gone through over 10 movies already, and they're all like below 20%. And I don't know, that's crazy to me. Pixels? I know this was a fun movie from 2015. Adam Sandler, Peter Dinklage, Kevin James again, and you have Chris Columbus, the first Harry Potter director. Yeah, I don't get that. That should be higher. I think these critics are really out to get Adam Sandler. Okay, just go with it. So, you have Jennifer Aniston, who is a friend of Adam Sandler's, and they decided to finally do a movie together. And this has to be like 65% plus. I mean, this is a top-notch movie. Just go with it. Like, it actually had good writing. It was like very well done, and once again, a bunch of laughs. So the trend so far is a lot of these movies, they're comedies, they get a lot of laughs, and I think the critics are just knocking the plot. And that's like saying a documentary isn't fiction and you're gonna dock the documentary a bunch of points because it isn't like a real movie. It's like, it's weird. You know going into it that it's not going to have a cohesive plot per se, but the writing material in terms of the jokes, it's very dynamic in that way. So anyway, that's my boy. That one I can almost see where they're getting at, but in relative to the others, the fact that this is 20%. You have Andy Samberg. I think that was a tough watch from what I remember. Little Nicky. This had some cheap laughs. Yeah, I can see that it was like a totally crummy movie, but a lot of it was kind of crummy enough that it would make it really fun to watch. Another just interesting, fun movie. Stephen Brill directed Little Nicky and Mr. Deeds. Mr. Deeds, I know this is a fun one as well. I just think they're all fun and something to check out if you're looking for a movie. Yeah, this is about like a rich inheritance kind of situation. I think it should be higher. Actually, I don't know if it's inheritance. I think he just happens to be, like he finds out he's rich. He lives in a small town, and then there's no spoiler here. It's just, yeah. Airheads. I don't remember this movie, but Brendan Fraser, Steve Buscemi, Adam Sandler, like, that's a dynamite combo. After this recording, I might even watch that. I mean, wow. Okay, Sandy Wexler. I actually would agree that this was a crummy movie. Yeah. But still had a few laughs. Kevin James makes an appearance, and Terry Crews. Okay. The week of, this is kind of a tough watch as well. Steve Buscemi's in it though, and Adam Sandler, and then Chris Rock. 27%. I would say that's fairly accurate. Okay, number 25, Bedtime Stories. 27%. Once again, I think this is a fun, kind of cute movie. For kids, I think they would enjoy it. And it's a Disney movie too. So I think 27's harsh for that one. I would say in the 40 to 50 category would be more reasonable. Okay, Longest Yard from 2005. Oh, I thought this movie was great. A football movie, like prison football type movie. Adam Sandler, Chris Rock, Burt Reynolds. This has to be way higher. 60 to 75%, I would have said. 31%, harsh. Okay, The Waterboy. Only 34%. That doesn't make any sense at all. 1998. This was a classic. Henry Winkler, Kathy Bates, Adam Sandler, Frank Karachi, another director, movie by him. Yeah, The Waterboy, I'm saying 70 to 80% for sure. Great, entertaining football movie. Okay, Men, Women, and Children. You know, I'm going to say I don't really I'm trying to sort of think about Men, Women, and Children. Yeah, I actually thought this was a very intelligent movie. Directed by Jason Reitman. 33%. I would say like 50 to 65% would have been better. Click. Okay, Click is great. I thought Click was one of Adam Sandler's best. 75 to 85% it should be, but they're ranking at 34%. These are all failing percentages. These are percentages that just don't make the grade. It's just, I don't understand it. But Click is a must watch. Must watch. Right up there with, I mean, it's better than Grown Ups for sure. But yeah, Adam Sandler, Kate Beckinsale, Christopher Walken, David Hasselhoff. Yeah, should be way higher. It's a very intelligent movie. It'll make you cry as well. It's a tearjerker at the end. I'm not going to spoil anything. Coneheads, only 35%. He must have had a small appearance because Dan Aykroyd stars in it. That should be higher. Coneheads is a classic. You Don't Mess with the Zohan from 2008. 37%. Okay, this one, you look at the silliness of the movie and you think, that's just so bizarre and silly. But that's what makes it so good. You have John Turturro and Adam Sandler together. They were on Mr. Deeds together. Should be higher. But I can see why someone might rank it poorly. Okay, Big Daddy. Oh, Big Daddy. Cole Sprouse from the Riverdale movie, I guess, or Riverdale show. And Adam Sandler. 39%'s a little low. Should be higher. I thought Big Daddy is a sweet movie. Okay, Billy Madison. Okay, Billy Madison, classic. In terms of comedy, this is like right up there. 75 to 85% should be, but they're only ranking at 42. Just blows me away. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, Chris Farley's in it. Must watch. Billy Madison, one of his best. Anger Management. Okay, Adam Sandler and Jack Nicholson make an appearance together as the duo in this movie. fantastic, sweet movie. Very good-natured kind of movie. Good moral of the story, and they only rank it 42%. I mean, you can tell the acting between these two was great. I think they worked really well as a combo. Jack Nicholson, always an entertaining guy. Every movie he's in, worth a watch. Shakes the Clown, 1992. Haven't really seen this one, but the fact that it's 43% seems kind of high. I don't think Adam Sandler had a big part. Murder Mystery. I went through this, and at first I really didn't like it, but then it's more heartwarming. I don't know, I kind of connected with it maybe by the end of it. But the fact they're ranking this 44% versus a lot of the others, I don't get it. I don't think it ranked. I would actually kind of agree with them on this percentage. In the 40 to 50 percentage, that makes sense to me. Hotel Transylvania, 45%. Yeah, I thought this was a fun animated movie. Selena Gomez, Andy Samberg, Kevin James. And they have like a sequel and a trequel. And I think they're making even like a fourth movie. So it's clearly a popular movie with the box office. That's the other thing I just want to mention. A lot of these movies do quite well with the box office and actually are tremendously reviewed by fans. So don't understand where the discrepancy is between the fans and the critics. Ooh, 50 First Dates. This is a must-watch. Drew Barrymore, Adam Sandler in another movie together. Rob Schneider, Sean Astin was hilarious in the movie. Overall, a great watch. A great watch. 75 to 85% at least. And you know what? I'd give it an A. If you just focus on it as a comedy movie, I'd be putting it in the 86% category. It's right up there as one of Adam Sandler's best movies. Okay, number 11. Hubie Halloween. I like this movie. 53%. I mean, we're getting a little bit more reasonable here, but I still think that was kind of high in comparison. The fact of ranking it higher than some of the others. Kevin James makes another appearance. Great Halloween movie. Has tons of laughs. I think it's a fun movie. Definitely not one of his best, but Rotten Tomatoes seems to think it is. The fact that we're getting close to number 10, it's already that high. Spanglish from 2004, 53%. Adam Sandler, Tia Leone. James L. Brooks directs it. This is I think it had more of a drama type edge to it. Now that we're moving into like the dramas, they're getting better reviews. Of course. I think it's like romance drama. So that's number 10. I kind of agree with that. Might even be a little higher, 55. Oh, Hotel Transylvania 2. Here we go. So the sequel beats out the first one. Interesting. Chris Kattan's in this one. They say it's marginally better. Okay. Happy Gilmore. Yes. This has to be, like, in terms of comedy movies, this has to be his best. So it should be like 86 to 92%. If we're just judging comedy movies here. We're not getting so serious. But yeah, Adam Sandler. Julie Bowen's in this one. Julie Bowen was in Hubie Halloween, which is a newer movie. 24 years later, they reunite. Dennis Dugan quite frequently directs the Adam Sandler movies. Happy Gilmore should be way higher than 62%. But at least Rotten Tomatoes says it's in the top 10. Like, they got this somewhat right. Ooh, Hotel Transylvania 3, Summer Vacation, 62%. So how is the third movie getting better than the second and first? That kind of blows me away, but Andy Samberg is in this one, Kevin James again. Yeah, I don't really get that, but okay, sure. Reign Over Me, a drama type movie. I think this was a good movie. Number 6, 64%. I think that's reasonable, but based on the list, higher than it should be. The Wedding Singer, yes. Classic. Number 5. Now we're finally getting, like, Rotten Tomatoes is finally getting it. So 69% reasonable. Funny People. Oh, by the way, Drew Barrymore, Adam Sandler, Wedding Singer. This is a must-watch. Frank Caracci directs again. Funny People with Judd Apatow directing. You have Seth Rogen, Adam Sandler. These are like the two comedians. So Adam Sandler kind of passed the baton off to Seth Rogen. So Seth Rogen really took comedy to a unique level and started making more edgy kind of comedies. Comedies that you really couldn't watch with your kids. So Seth Rogen and Adam Sandler, when they're together like this, that's quite something. And Jonah Hill was in this too. Great movie. Great movie. 69%, I'd say the 75 to 85. 75 to 80% would have been reasonable, but hey, number 4, that's good. Okay, this one I don't agree with. Punk Drunk Love, 79%. I think I tried watching this and I couldn't watch it. So Philip Seymour Hoffman's in it though. And Paul Thomas Anderson, so he's a fantastic director. Does a lot of good movies. But this one was, I don't know, it was different for me. Hey, the artsy movies, they do get better reviews. Okay, Meyerowitz Stories, 92%. I think I tried watching this and I couldn't watch it. Adam Sandler, Ben Stiller, Dustin Hoffman. You got an all-star cast, but 92% seems ridiculously high. And number 1, Uncut Gems, 91%. This is a very unique kind of movie for Adam Sandler. In terms of a performance, like this is the most anxiety-provoking movie you could watch from 2019. I think it was an interesting kind of movie, but it wasn't a comedy. So, I mean, it's a drama type movie. A lot of these top movies here, it's like drama. Funny People was almost a drama too. It's like 3, 2, and 1 for sure were like dramas and not super funny. So, but it shows Adam Sandler can definitely act. But yeah, Uncut Gems. Let's just go over to the IMDb list. So this is like top 10. I'll just go through this quickly. Top 10 best Adam Sandler movies according to IMDb. Screen Rant wrote this, so it might not be updated down the road, but number 10, Billy Madison. Yes, should be in the top 10. Big Daddy in the top 10. Longest Yard. So far so good. Those are good movies. Just go with it. Number 7. Yeah. The Wedding Singer, number 6. That's reasonable. 50 First Dates, number 5. Yeah. Happy Gilmore, number 4. Happy Gilmore, 7.0 on IMDb. That's accurate. There's a tribute to Bob Barker right there. Punch Drunk Love snuck in, number 3. I think we're going to get the dramas in the top 3 here. Reign Over Me, number 2. 7.4. Number 1, Uncut Gems. So we see the trend. Uncut Gems is number 1 on both lists. I mean, if you're looking at like the all-time movie for Adam Sandler, it's got to be between like Happy Gilmore and like The Wedding Singer. Those are the 2 movies where you'll really enjoy watching them. No matter who you are, you probably enjoy it if you're not super serious about movies. But thanks to the critics, that's what they say. Wonder what you guys agree with and what your favorite Adam Sandler movie is. I would love to hear from you. That's pretty much it. Till next time, bye.